bubbles, we holding our liquor down. If it's a problem, I go to the bar and I shut it down. Get out my section, don't bother with lames. I'm watching these bunnies bounce. Shorty a 10, a rubber band, come on for the 100 pound. All of the talk, but don't run them mouth. I'm trying to be out. All I really wanna know, when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving. All I really wanna know, when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving.
Во. А какого фига у меня микрофон поменялся? Всех приветствую. Всем добрый вечер. Во. А какого фига у меня микрофон поменялся? Так. Всех приветствую. Себя слышу. Всем добрый вечер. Во. Так, чтоб не двоилось. Так. Беспредел пошел. А причем я это заметил давно уже, то, что микрофон другой что-то поставлен. Но что-то не чухнул, что не тот. В Дискорде это все ок было. Угу. Окей. Ладно. Допустим. Так. Фончик. Убираем. Продолжаем. Так. Мы закончили на том, что искали один из камней. Не помню точно уже с каким изображением. И мы дошли до места, где на острове зомби снимают всякие фильмы. Так. Поговорим. Мальчик.
Hi there, George Sтоббарт.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
Is your name really Haiku?
Какой-то большой
Yeah.
мальчик.
It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. She could have called you Limerick.
That's my middle name.
Ну, всякие имена бывают. Чё уж.
Did you always want to be an actor?
I don't think of what I do as acting, man.
You're not alone.
It's more like I'm the
Я типа
voice of my
голос своего
generation.
поколения.
What I'm saying,
Что я
I'm
говорю?
saying for
Я
the
говорю
kids on the
уличным
street.
детишкам.
Which is what? I'm crap,
И
I'm
что ты
going nowhere?
говоришь?
Huh?
Я отстой и все такое? А?
What are you
Ты чего
saying,
несёшь?
man?
Saying,
Stovart,
man.
get out of shot. Positions, everybody.
I'll get a flip chart and explain it to you later, Haiku.
Haiku, baby, are you ready?
Okay, man. Which scene is this?
You've been captured by Silver's accomplice, Pirate Babs, who's fallen in love with you. Okay, people, top of page 76,
Хорошо, не
Sharon.
пилотки.
What about my big speech?
It's been cut. Everybody ready? Up to speed. Quiet on the set. Okay, let's make magic.
Oh, please.
And action!
Why don't you forget that dumb old squire and his bunch of merry men? Can't you see we were made for each other?
I know, but Squire Trelawney saved my life, Captain Babs. Why, if it hadn't have been for him, that giant octopus would have made mincemeat out of me.
But right now he thinks you're a traitor. He's locked you out of the stockade, Jimbo.
That 20-foot high wall with spikes might have kept out Silver's men, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, Jimbo.
Джимбо.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
Did you get the
Какой
heavy breathing,
склоп
Flash?
отсюда кажется.
Did I ever, boss? We should have made this movie in 3D.
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat. Savage, on set, damn it.
Какой-то слишком крупненький каскадер для этого актера. И без парика.
Hi, I'm George Sтоббарт.
My name's Harris. Most people call me Flash.
You're the cameraman, right?
That's right.
Why'd they call you Flash? You used to be a stills photographer?
Nope.
I decided not to pursue the subject. What do you think of Haiku McEwen?
What's to think? The kid will have earned more by the time his balls drop than I'll earn in a lifetime. Good luck to him.
You wouldn't get me up there.
Mr. Hawks, I was wondering if... Not now! I got a movie to make! Time for the stunt, Savage! It's a short run, bounce on the plank, and somersault over the spikes and stockade wall.
Do what?
Plank, spikes, wall, over! Easy, a child could do it.
At my age? You must be joking.
I could replace you, Savage.
Yeah, with an arthritic baboon.
Replace me? Lummy, this could be the last stunt I ever perform. I need to think about this. Get myself in the right frame of mind.
A suicidal one would fit the bill for that stunt.
Fine. You do that. In the meantime, we'll break for
То
lunch.
есть
Oh,
самоубийство.
great.
Осуждаем.
I'm famished.
Stay right there and meditate, Savage.
Tight-ass little git.
Hey there, I'm George Sтоббарт.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star. What's it like sharing the spotlight with an actor who's young enough to be your son?
What do you mean?
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate lady buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
Ля, ну сапоги, да. Зачет. Определенно.
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poisoned dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Right.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept. Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything
С
similar,
койотом,
have you?
что ли, нам
No.
надо найти камень?
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
You have no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation.
Не.
Hi, George Sтоббарт.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much, do you? Bert Savage.
How long have you been in the movie business?
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day, why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
What training does a stuntman do?
First, they told me to stand in the road. Then, they run me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
Ти, неплохое обучение каскадеров.
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too. Ordering this, demanding that.
Did you ever meet Bertrand Oubier?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his wife being in films.
Do you think Oubier murdered his wife?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Mind you, there were plenty of people who could have done her in.
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, people who knew her saw the other side.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
What's that, mate? Stone axe?
No, it's just a piece of polished stone.
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob for that.
I wasn't going to upset Hawks anymore by tampering with his props. The stockade was surrounded by a dry moat filled with sharp wooden stakes. I couldn't see any way of lowering the drawbridge, or any reason for wanting to. The drawbridge was up. I didn't think Hawks would want me roaming about in the stockade.
А, может, с той стороны что-нибудь есть? Да, он сейчас тут выйдет. Может, сейчас что-нибудь отсюда ухватим? Булочки всякие, сироп. Блинчики.
I didn't want another.
Булочки.
The bun was so stale it felt like a small rock.
Неплохо.
Hey, Haiku,
Yeah, man.
would you like a bun?
No way, man. I have to be careful what I eat.
Yeah. Never eat anything smarter than yourself. There was nothing else I wanted to ask the cameraman. I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
It's Treasure Island, the only book I ever read twice.
О, единственная книга, которую я читал дважды. Сейчас бы свою вспомнить. Что я дважды читал. Но это был детский детектив. Валерий Гусев. Точно какая книга, не скажу.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind of thing.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity as an artist? Of course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
Ну да.
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later, after they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure. Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas. Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I don't go to the movies too often.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest teen star in Hollywood. That's why we're on such a tight schedule. Gotta film the
Подросток.
close-ups before he hits puberty.
Подросток. Вот это. Стоббарт моложе, а ему за 30-ку.
Who's the leading lady?
Don't you recognize her? That's Sharon Kowalski.
Oh, right. I'd never heard of her. You know what the locals call this place, don't you?
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
Zombie Island.
Zombies?
A crazed gleam came into his eye.
Get me the writers. Get me makeup. I want zombie pirates in this movie by the end of today.
Вот и поговорили. Ой, так. Чё нам?
No, I had to think of...
Блинчики? Так, а зачем? Кому что предложить? Ему похавать?
What have you got there?
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
The pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
Ew, you put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
Would you like this pot of syrup?
No way. I'm messed up enough already.
Так, значит, еще блинчик возьмем. Помню то, что нам нужно от каскадера избавиться. Еще один дадим.
What have you got there?
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another one of them.
Ё-моё.
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another one.
Паразит. Может, обычный ему дать?
I didn't want another one of the pancakes in my pocket. No. No. I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do. That wouldn't...
А что делать тогда? Кому предложить блинчик?
He was too busy with the film. Hey, Haiku.
Yeah, man.
You're playing Jim Hawkins, right?
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins, right. Do you like a pancake?
Look at that thing, man. It's dripping with syrup. You'll have every bug in 10 miles on your case if you get that stuff on you.
I guess you're right. It was a plank balanced precariously on a...
Так. Куст.
There was nothing
Точно.
else I wanted to ask him.
Точно.
As I walked towards the bush, it started buzzing angrily.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good. Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks. Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the Cave of the Crabs.
Would those be giant killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
There
Всё,
it
мимо
was,
девчонки
the
потопал.
rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Who, me?
Trouble.
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
Ту-ту-ту.
Why don't you use that cave up
Ту-ту-ту.
on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap. Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
Ща поговорим.
Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
You got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bird injured his back doing that dumb wall jump.
I didn't know the first thing about using the camera.
Чё говорим ему?
I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera will wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank. Props, get me a plank. We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way.
Вот. А Джордж уже больше подходит на этого подростка.
Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks.
Ту-ту-ту-ту, ту-ту-ту-ту. Полез.
It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
Орел.
I returned to Quaramonte and found that Georges had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation. These sunglasses are Georges. Georges, where are you?
Опа-на.
Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you.
Приколист какой.
You little asshole, what happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's Georges? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Так, ачивку какую-то получили еще. Так. Новая локация. Новое сохранение. Было 81%. Сейчас проверим, сколько стало. 85. 4% пошли. Неплохо, считаю. За полчаса.
These are Georges' shades, right? Has he been here?
Jaws!
Where is he now? What's that? It looks like the stone we bought from Paris, but it's different. Yes, it has a carving of an eagle. That clinches it. Georges must have found this stone in the Caribbean and managed to hide the stone when the village was attacked by Carzak's men. I hope to God that Georges was all right. Where's Georges? Georges has been here, right? He was pointing to the smoldering remains of a hut. The barrel was too heavy to move. I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken. It was a smashed lantern, probably the cause of this destruction. It was a very hot and blackened stone. There was nothing I wanted to ask him. The water could have cooled the stone if I could figure out a way of getting it into the barrel. Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful and help me with this barrel. Thanks. I recognize that. It's the coyote stone.
А, койот уже был. Добыли камень орла.
I had
И
the
еще
coyote and
какой-то.
jaguar stones. Titipoco had the eagle,
Jaguar.
according to the shaman. That's all we needed to deal with Tezcatlipoca. Pity he hadn't any ideas for dealing with Karzak. What is it? Where are you pointing?
Ну, потопали.
We arrived to find George being led up the stairs. We clearly didn't have much time.
Так. Берем веревку. Сразу же. Куда-то сюда, по-моему, нет? Так, ладно. Давай пройдем сюда. Тут стоят эти.
No way did I want to get into contact.
Опа.
Hey, señorita!
Too late. I had been seen. Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggles said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
Я услышал
I didn't want to
дедуля.
push my luck by talking with the guards again. It looked like a fuel line.
Ага. Теперь делаем вот так. А, нет. Делаем вот так вот. Нахрен его режем. Теперь вот так вот. И вот сюда вот.
The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. The motor spluttered into life. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift. The engine stopped dead. It was a simple wooden platform lift, used for shifting equipment, I presumed.
Надо зажигалку у него взять.
How did you hook up with a maniac like Karzak in the first place?
Karzak? Whoop whoop loco!
Yes, he scares me too. The fuel from the severed line had formed a pool.
Я, кстати, думал, допустим, с самого начала хотел вот это вот Не, я просто подумал, типа, так, вот есть какой-то пункт, есть в этой игре какая-то...
Давай, поджигай.
Я думаю, ну, по идее же вроде как можно.
Titipoko, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
What's going on over there? Do you need help, my pretty?
Nothing's wrong. I dropped, a cigarette butt. Everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two. The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage. No way was I going to touch the fire. Self-immolation isn't my style. The fuel was burning violently.
А что делать? Я не помню.
There was nothing I wanted to ask him. The motor spluttered into life. It was a length of strong rope.
Так.
Titipoko, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
Что мы можем тут еще сделать?
It was a small screw. No way was I going to touch the... No way was... The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. There was a lever mounted on the side of the motor. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift. It was an old electricity generator.
Не совсем понимаю, что сделать надо. генератору нет. Куда еще?
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid.
Может, я что-то не
The
взял?
scaffold ga-
А, вот завершено на 90. Так, мне хочется подсказку брать. Но. Но. Типа он нас поднимет?
There was nothing I want. There was a lever mounted. There was nothing I want. It was TTP.
Запустить мотор. Запустил. Красную кнопку. Нажал. Потянул.
It was TTP.
Она подходит.
There was nothing. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift. Those jackals weren't going to let me. I really didn't want to talk to.
Так. Либо я что-то не взял, либо я что-то не понял.
It was an old electric.
Веревка, я помню, там потом нужна. Вроде как.
There was nothing I wanted. There was a
Собака.
lever mounted on the side of the motor. It was a small but very enticing button. The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. The engine stopped dead. There was nothing I wanted.
Собака. Но он не поднимается.
There was nothing I. The motor spluttered into life.
Типа платформа должна вверх
There was
подняться.
nothing I wanted to. The scaffold gantry. There was a lever mounted.
Собака.
No way was I going to touch the fire.
Так. Сохраню во второй вкладке. Загружусь. Чё-то мне просто подсказывает, что я что-то не взял. Тут здесь вот... А. На труханы вряд ли мне надо.
Maybe George can make use of these.
Надо. Вот сейчас труханы сожжем. Вообще сейчас все обыщу, что есть. Ах. Вот я как знал, что с самого начала их надо было взять, но что-то пошел.
There was nothing in the barrel. That cup was no use to me. These are... Where is it?
Сейчас пролеснем.
What's that? Yes, that's clean and money. I hope to... Where's George? George has been here, right? He was pointing to the smoldering room. The barrel was... There was nothing. It was too hot to pick. The water could have cooled the stone if I could... Hey, Shorty!
Давай прокинем.
Thanks. Ashes. The thought that they might be human chilled me to the bone. I recognize that. I had the coyote according to pity he had a... What is it? Where are you pointing? Ashes. I didn't need the light.
Пойдем.
We arrived to find George being led up the stairs. We cleared...
Нет, мы слышали. Ой. Так, режем. Сливаю колпачок. Колпачок наполняем. И заливаем вот сюда. Берем факел.
Too late.
Сейчас с этим снова поговорим.
Bonjour, capitaine. Snuggle. Oh, may I go up? Oh, but I've told you who...
Тот же вариант выберу на
please.
всякий.
If Pablo saw me at... I'll just run along.
Возьмем факел. Тити-пока подожжем.
Titipoco, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on?
Давай, шустрей, Тити-пока. Во. Теперь.
Nothing's wrong. Everything...
Ничего такого. Обычная корка.
No way was I going to touch the fire. He wouldn't have wanted it. How did you... Yes,
Погоди.
that's the kind of thing George would do. Not me. They were lovely underpants, really. That is... Come on, Collar, think. No, that's wrong. That's the kind of...
А что мне с костром
The
делать?
fuel was burning.
Типа я поторопился поджигать, что ли, или чё? Ведь какую-то дичь сделал.
The motor spluttered. The engine was working. There was nothing.
Как знал, что надо было сохранить.
Maybe George can...
Так, там больше нам ничего не надо.
It was too hot to pick up. The water could have cooled the stone if I could figure out... Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful.
Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту.
Thanks.
О чем еще поговорить можно с тобой? Об очках.
These are... Where is... What's that? Yes! That... And man, I hope to God... Where's George? George has... He was pointing... I recognize that. I had the code according pity he had... What is it?
Давайте. Сохраним. Вот сюда. Это у нас... А где пишется прогресс в прошлый раз? Где это было? Так, это сколько было? 86. Ну, пойдем. Да, там больше ничего не вижу. А что, если где-то раньше что-то не взял?
We arrived to find George being led up the stairs. We clearly didn't have much time.
Походу, я просто рано костер этот поджег. Ну да, тут, в принципе, это... Варианта нет, все правильно сделал.
Too late. I had...
Давайте сейчас что-нибудь другое выберем.
Bonjour, capitaine.
Only so.
Auntie, I mean, la presidenta.
La Presidenta is your aunt?
Mais oui. Anyway, Auntie said I could watch what cousin Raoul was doing.
But you're not Quaramontian.
No, I was raised in France. It's a long story. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Здесь,
Oh,
в
but
общем,
I've told you who I
любая
am.
история такая.
Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd... no.
Well, okay.
I'll just run along and...
Okay, you do that.
Так, теперь. Да. Да. Я слишком рано. Так, погоди. типа,
It was a
посмотрим.
simple wooden platform lift. The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. It was an old electricity generator. The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. It was a small but very enticing button. There was a lever mounted on the side of the motor. It looked like a fuel line. How did you hook...
Karzak?
Yes.
Я с костром погорячился.
Titipoko, I have an important job for you. Take this rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
Rope.
Вот, да. Я помню, его нужно было отправить. Из-за того, что костер разжег. Что-то ткань не то сделал. Очень страшно. Фу, страшно. Странно, конечно, что он так не стал лезть. Все, нажимаем кнопочку.
The button didn't seem to do anything.
А, ну да. Забыл.
The motor spluttered into life.
Ушел. Пришел.
Titipoko, when I tell you, I want you to copy what I am doing.
Copy.
Сейчас покажем. Типа да, тут условий еще нету, чтобы эти трусы поджечь. Чтобы дымок пошел. Давайте, типа.
Okay? Copy. George! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice George to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body. Thankfully, George was the only one to notice me.
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice George!
Shut up, Stobart. Just shut up!
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very funny, Stobart. I haven't forgotten Marseille. When Karzak cuts your heart out, I'll be the one laughing.
I'll bet I'm not the only one due for the chop around here either. Hey, Raoul?
I'm warning you.
Raoul was a bundle of raw nerves. I hoped George wouldn't push him too far.
А патроны мы кинем сейчас туда. Точно.
The crates and drums were sealed, and I had no way of getting into them.
Ну, этого достаточно. Едем назад. Ну а теперь устраиваем диверсию. Топаем сюда. Берем факел. Поджигаем. И кидаем.
Titipoko, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
Во.
What's going on over there? Do you need help, my pretty?
Nothing's wrong. I dropped, a cigarette butt. Everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two.
И кидаем.
What's that? What's happening?
Trouble.
Give it up. The pyramid's surrounded.
I'll find out what the trouble is. Watch Stobber doesn't pull any tricks. If he does, shoot him in the head, not through the heart.
Why does it matter? He'll be dead either way.
His heart belongs to Tezcatlipoca.
That's not true. We just had dinner a couple of times.
Стоббарт везде пошутит. Так.
The crates and drums were Drop the gun or I shoot!
Please, don't hurt me.
Don't worry yourself. My finger isn't loaded.
Nico, what are you doing here?
Firstly, I'm going to set George free, and then screw up Karzak's scheme.
No, I can't let you do that. Karzak has promised me power.
Raoul, wake up. The only thing Karzak has on offer is death. You may want to ask Oublié, except you can't. Karzak murdered him.
You're lying. Oublié's in Europe.
Sure, he's in Europe. In London, on a mortuary slab with 2 bullet holes in him.
But Karzak promised. When he frees Tezcatlipoca, we'll all be granted great power.
Listen to her, Raoul. Karzak's insane.
I don't know. I need to think.
You've let your mother do your thinking for you up to now. You need to think for yourself. Your mother and Karzak think alike. There's only one expendable member of the plan left, and that's you.
Mother would never betray me.
Oh, I'm tired of trying to reason with you, Raoul. Titipoko,
А откуда ты тут
watch
появился?
this man, and if he makes a move, shoot him with your gun.
Так. Развязываем.
Hold still, George. I don't want to sacrifice you by accident.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
They were going to cut your heart out. I think I can guess. We can save the happy reunions for later. We've got to move. Come on!
Точно, здесь же загадки еще
We're
проходить.
safe.
This is a dead end.
We're toast. I know, Titipoko. I'm not too happy here either.
He knows this is Tezcatlipoca's pyramid, the house of the enemy.
Well, we can't stay here like rats in a trap.
And we can't go out the way we came in. It would be suicide. I'll have a look round. Maybe there's another way out. In the meantime, take this. It's the Coyote Stone. It might bring you luck, I hope.
You managed to recover the stones from the village? Then we might have a chance after all. Incidentally, what would Titipoko have done if Graciento had moved?
Titipoko? Nothing. He's given up violence.
Так, орнаменты осмотрим.
The pattern meant nothing to me. The pattern seemed to have only religious significance. There was a large image on the wall of a man in ceremonial garb. More usefully, there were also a couple of levers. Oof! The lever was very difficult to move and appeared to do nothing anyway. Heave! Still no good.
Надо одновременно нажать. Потянуть.
George?
Yeah?
George, I can only pull one lever at a time, and I think we need to pull both together.
Okay, I'm up for that.
Полетели. Сейчас разделятся еще. Этого прибьют.
Raoul, there's something suspicious this sacrifice! Where is it?
Nico was here with Titipoco. They set him free. I couldn't stop them.
You idiot! I should have strangled you at birth. Titipoco's
Осуждаю.
too soft. He wouldn't have hurt you.
I know that.
The darkness of this hun is almost upon us, and we have no sacrifice to appease Tezcatlipoca. Have you any idea what your incompetence will cost us?
I think so. And I'm glad.
What?
The Mayans weren't fools. Tezcatlipoca should stay exactly where they put him.
Finally got some backbone from somewhere, huh? Shame it's so late in the day.
I'd rather die than see you and Karzak with that devil's power.
Fine, we're still a sacrifice short. See, the eclipse begins. Pablo, kill him! Tezcatlipoca can feed upon his yellow heart.
Nico was right all along, but it's still not too late. Come on then, Pablo. Let's see who sacrifices who.
What place is this? I was in some sort of strange room. Tiles and dials. The priests who designed this place must have known how to use them. I was going to have to figure it out for myself if I ever wanted to get out of here.
Так, но они крутятся.
The room was dominated by an enormous device, decorated with the usual Mayan motifs. It held two great discs, each covered in glyphs.
Только я вот не помню, где здесь центра. Куда это все подводить? Ай, точняк. Здесь же вообще по максимуму такой этот. Так, нужно вот эти вот все плитки сложить, чтобы получить вот этот. Мне нужен вот этот и вот этот.
The tile moved slightly. The tile didn't want to move.
Так, значит, вот это выбрано. А где она выбрана? Секундочку. То бишь, пальма выбрана. Вот эта хрень выбрана. Теперь нам нужно взять вот этот, поместить сюда. И вот этот поместить туда. Так. И вот этот. Теперь мы можем нажать на вот эту плитку. И вот эту.
The tile moved inwards and clicked home.
Так. Теперь нам нужно, значит, вот эту плитку. И с хвостом, где еще синий, зеленый. Что сначала соберем? Зеленую с хвостом, наверное. То есть, получается, нужна вот эта. Раз. И с хвостом вот этим. И туда. Ну ладно. Зеленая вот это с хвостом. Нажимаем. Фу, это осталось главное. Теперь мордашка и цветочек. Вот этот. Мордашка и цветочек. Цветочек есть. И вот это вот мордашка. Такое ощущение, будто там человека придавило. Надеюсь, все четко. Так. Теперь... Пугаете меня так. Думал, все, конец. Так, теперь нужен крест. Какой-то... Где-то... Как ее? Гармошка. На светло-коричневом с 3 коричневыми ножками. Значит, вот это нужна. И вот эта гармошка с крестами. Так, значит... Ну, будет быстрее кресты сделать. Вот здесь. А здесь тоже. Значит, делаем гармошку с крестами. Еще раз. Еще раз. Орел, будто человек кого-то давят там. Гармошка с крестами есть. Раз. Это сейчас такая. Теперь вот это нужно. Да. Бело-коричневый с лапками. 3. Ну, скажем так, 3 камушка. Бело-коричневый. Вот она как раз. Светло. Светлое с темным. Нажимаем. Нажимаем. Так. Теперь личико цветочком с зеленым телом и всеми зелеными ножками. Зеленое тело с зелеными ножками и личико цветочками. И что у нас быстрее получится? Личико. Наверное, вот эту выставить. Вот эту. Но она тут одна подходит под эти все. Да, вот эту и мордашку вот эту вот. Хопа. Это есть. Давай. Так, теперь вот это нужно. Зеленые лапки и зеленое тело. Камушки зеленые с покрашенным зеленым камнем. Если вот другого с ассоциацией удобнее. Так, потому что личико есть. Вот этот. Нет. Вот этот.
Et voilà! George once told me that there's an act to finding secret doors. I think I'm beginning to get the hang of it.
So I thought, this is it, you know? This is true love. Anyway, I have to leave for a few weeks, and when I come back, what do I find? Damn right. And with who? Labano, that creep.
Huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Oh, heck. Looks like another dead-end titty poco. Any ideas? I was hoping for something a little more constructive. Never mind, I'll have a look around.
Берем факел. Даем тетю пока поджечь. Отработанная схема.
Look, I need to light this torch. Can you do something clever with a couple of sticks, or flint and tinder, or...
Ну или пистолетом.
Or a cheesy novelty cigarette lighter, as it turned out. Well, there was nothing else to do around here, so I pulled the lever. Nothing's happened. Oh, I hate that. Don't you hate that? Did it, Poco? Oh my...
Избавились от пацана таки.
Great. I had no idea where I was, no idea where the others had got to, and time was running out to stop Karzak. Still, I wasn't dead yet, so it wasn't all bad news.
Поднимаем факел. Поджигаем вот этот факел. И зачем ты его выкинул? Типа все? Отработал?
A stone slab that must have weighed tons sealed the door.
Там, по-моему, что-то открылось.
Charming. The statue looked like it doubled as an incense burner.
Так, рычаг. По-моему, что-то где-то открылось. Где-то там. Сюда идем. Идем сюда.
Every time I think this place can't get any spookier, it does. There was nothing I could do to the carving, even if I'd wanted to, which I didn't.
Так, что-нибудь из этого тыкнуть. Типа... Ну, окей. Нажмем эту. Жмем этот. Так.
Yes, finally. I'm out of here.
Вот так вот.
Once more into the unknown.
Какой-то рычаг опять.
Cool. Onwards and downwards, Mr. Stobart.
Путь только один.
This was it. The pyramid's central chamber. Its dark heart. Once before in my life, I'd stood in front of a door and thought, this is it. If I go through there, I'm going to die. I've been wrong then. I hoped I was wrong now. This was the door that led to the central chamber. And the smoking mirror.
А как он понял, что это именно то место? Камушек как-то энергию изучать начал или что? Если да, тогда ладно. Больно ушам. Какие-то дикие перегрузы пошли. как же это громко. Сиди, сиди в этом зеркале. Сценарист и режиссер Чарльз Сесил. Ну, что ж. Конец. Что там по ачивкам? Откроется мне, нет? Нет. Окей. Не хотите, как хотите. Гравер обновился. Точнее, обновить надо на видеоху. Музыку я ж выключил в меню. Знаете, пропустим. Парарам. Вот теперь открылись ачивочки. Достижения. Я все достижения получил? Нет, 67% только. 18 из 27. Какие еще не получены? Failed to sneak onto a boat. Merged on the river Thames. Что-то с Темзой там зафейлить надо. Killed by Pablo. Умереть от Пабло. Got strangled by Корсак. Found my lucky. Короче, мой английский is very bad. А комикс мы, по-моему, все не разблокировали, да? Потому что, насколько я помню, должен быть еще какой-то комикс. Типа продолжение в игре, все, да? Это типа наш журнал. Я, кстати, его, по-моему, всего разок открывал, читал за все время. Так, а это запись. Вот же журнал. А то тогда что было? Когда мы выбрались наружу, солнце уже садилось, Ника рядом со мной, и моя душа поет, думаю, сейчас пришло время расслабиться. Еще бы сплавить куда-нибудь Тити Пока. Так, а это что тогда? Ля-ля... Это типа ее журнал, да? Да, это не ее. Мы инстинктивно поняли, что нужно делать с нашими камнями, и возложили их в углубление в стене зала. В ту же секунду пробудились какие-то невероятные магические силы, объединившись в ослепительной вспышке. Они загнали Тецкатлипоку назад в его зеркальную тюрьму навсегда. Мы с Джорджем снова оказались на свежем воздухе. Наконец-то мы можем расслабиться. Нам надо наверстать потерянное время. Судя по выражению его лица, Джордж тоже так считает. Да, да. Ну все на этом. Game over. Финал. На сегодня стримчик. Все. Спасибо тем, кто смотрел записи. Сегодня, к сожалению, никто на стрим не пришел. Но, если что, пересмотрит. Хаос там, например, какой-нибудь. Вот. Всем удачки. Всем пока-пока. Ждите третью часть.